Hey folks, David Stewart here. Time for your daily trending for the 8th of June, 2020. Let's hop right into it. The top of the list, Cantu, which is a brand, I guess, of beauty products marketed towards black women. Turns out it's not owned by black women. It's owned by white people, I guess. It's part of PDC Brands. And I don't know if this is the sole owner or if there's multiple owners or whatever is going on here. But it's one of these interesting things that you can create a product that's marketed specifically towards black women, or maybe they have some specific needs for African hair, for instance. And if it's not owned by blacks, that becomes a problem at this particular juncture in the world. So people are wanting others to buy brands that are owned by blacks. Now, if a black person owned a brand that was popular with white people, would that be a problem for white people? I don't really think it would. At least somebody is trying to make some products that are good for them. There might have been black engineers involved or black beauticians that made the products, but the company happens to be founded or operated by a white person. So I guess that's a problem. That's the same thing down here, I guess, with like Shea Moisture. Turns out it was sold to white owners who would like to sell products that black people like. Daniel Radcliffe being very, very brave and saying the things that you must say or get canceled, which is, what did he say? Let me see here. He said something that was like, trans women are women, period. It's funny because J.K. Rowling actually didn't say trans women weren't women. She was more specifically complaining that people are avoiding using the word woman to describe what is, in 99.99% of cases, a woman, which is the anatomy of a woman. They're saying people who menstruate rather than just using the correct word, which describes the correct category of human being, known as woman. And I bring this up because, and this guy looks like perpetually stoned as an adult. I mean, like, look at this mug on this guy. It looks like this guy just like took a fat hit and is just watching some Aqua Teen Hunger Force and having a great time. That just like as an adult, he's got like perma-stoned face. Some people end up with that. Anyway, so, saying this is neither brave nor daring, because basically everyone's required to say this, to kneel down and worship the death cult, if you will, whatever you want to call it. People are generally required to say these sort of social justice-y things in order to not get canceled. And so if somebody demands that you say them and you refuse to say them, now you're on the cancel culture list. So there's nothing really brave about this. It'd be like being so brave to like stand up in a room full of people that believe something and just say what they believe. You're so brave to say what everybody in front of you is willing to believe to them. Let's see what else is trending. So I thought I'd bring that one up. It's not really a reaction to what J.K. Rowling said, and it's not very brave either. Ben Shapiro, little Ben Shapiro, I don't know why he's trending. Bunch of stuff on Ben Shapiro. Actually, he's complaining that sports have gotten too political, and that was like a safe haven from politics. Whatever. Who cares? Yes, sports have become too political. It's annoying to people to have themselves confronted with social issues they'd rather avoid when they were just wanting to watch entertainment. And I know the other side is like, no, these issues are important. You should be confronted with them all the time, be always thinking of them. It's like if you don't agree with them, then it just becomes annoying and you have to throw your TV away. Or you just do what I do, which is get rid of the cable. I haven't watched sports in years. It's not really for politics, it's just general things that go along with that. JFK Jr. returns. So I think 4chan decided to get this trending, and the lefties are all blaming it on QAnon, which isn't really a thing. Again, these are just trolls having fun. And the fact that people are reacting so strongly, and there's no hope for this country. The United States is filled with lunatics, and they will believe anything. The irony there. 5G towers give you COVID-19. The QAnon nonsense. This JFK Jr. is alive. Our cancer is 38% of ourselves. No, what it is that people know that they're going to get a rise out of idiots like whoever this is, Evil Dick, And that's why they do it. No one really cares about 5G causing COVID. That's just a big joke. And the fact that people don't understand that, the algorithm decided that it might have been a thing, and so they start posting warnings if you start saying 5G and COVID or 5G and coronavirus. They could just have them in a post, and they'll put some kind of like a little link to the WHO website or Wikipedia, because they think that anyone actually takes this crap seriously. I know that there's conspiracy people that believe things about 5G, but the idea is like 5G is coronavirus. Now it's mostly just a meme. And the fact that normies don't understand this is, I don't know, it's hilarious and annoying at the same time, because it should be so obviously a joke, but no one gets it. I don't know what Papa Mochi is, so we're skipping that. WWE Raw, I'm not looking at I'm not going to look at wrestling because I don't like it. It doesn't interest me. More Bread and Circus's 90 Day Fiancé, Shea Moisture's another, makes products for black people but owned by white people. Let's see what else is here. Robin Williams is trending for some reason. He's been dead a while. I don't know why he's trending. Okay, cool. Robin Williams, you remember him. Lance Bass is trending, and dude, look at. I mean, can you have any more colors on? How many? I don't even know what these represent anymore. You know, there's like rainbows back. You know, rainbows used to be cool, dude. But there used to be a great band called Rainbow, and I miss them. But I don't even know what I'm looking at now. This looks like some sort of Puerto Rican flag that's been really like dipped through a tie-dye pool or something. I don't know why Lance Bass is trending. I think he wanted to pay to go to space, or maybe he did pay to go to space. I don't remember. That was the last time I remember anything about Lance Bass from NSYNC. Is that the one? I'm trying to remember. Fall Out Boy is trending somehow. It's the first time I've heard of Fall Out Boy in about 15 years. Black Lives Matter. You're so brave for saying what everybody is telling you to say, Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy, I remember just being one of these pop punk bands that just lost the plot when Trump became president. Stopped being about anything interesting and just became like Trump bad, and then that's kind of how I feel like politics went down the hill. Now this meme right here, by the way, the Wii U meme, was made by someone that I follow on Twitter. I'm trying to remember who, but it's a piece of OC. I don't know why Wii U is trending. I like my Wii U a lot, by the way, guys. So the Wii U is a great system. It was awesome, and a lot of the games that are on the Switch I think are better on Wii U because of the uniqueness of the controller. Not all of them, but generally speaking, I haven't bought as many Switch games. People buy like all these different Switch games. I'm like, I already had them on Wii U, and they were great on Wii U. I even have Breath of the Wild on Wii U. So Wii U is a great system. I just want to take some time and say that. I don't know what else is going on here. So that's pretty much that. And not too much on YouTube either. Same stuff. Music videos. Oreos are trending. Cool. I don't know why Oreos are trending. Maybe because the word black is trending and Oreo has a black cookie. I don't know. Now I did see Gorillaz here. Something with Gorillaz. I haven't watched this. Gorillaz is a band that I don't remember what they sound like, because I think I only just had seen their music videos with like a low volume or silent in bars or at people's houses, like during house parties, like almost 20 years ago at this point. So I actually don't remember. I know I've seen Gorillaz music videos probably dozens of times. I have no memory of what their music actually sounds like. I don't think I've actually heard their music. It's always at too low a volume in a place that I'm unfamiliar with. And I really haven't watched a music video myself since the early 90s, I think. Coming Out, I Am Female. Okay. Now, this is peak 2020. Someone says, I am female, and then we don't really know what that means. Right? Is this a person who is a biological male declaring that they are female? Is this a person who is a biological female declaring that she is female? Is this a person who's a biological female that identifies as a man declaring herself female? We don't even have, like, the language has been destroyed for, like, common discourse with things like this. It's like, we can't look at this and, you know, we could go with the standard definitions. It's like coming out as female. It's like, my daughter came out as female when she was born, you know. We're like, there's a girl baby, female. But we don't even know what this means anymore. We've lost the plot as far as how to describe what people are. And that's ridiculous considering 99.99% of people identify as what they were born as far as their sex goes. So that's about it for today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys next time. Newest book is called Tyrant's Gallow. It comes out the week after, or it comes out next week, actually. It comes out next week on the 16th. So if you like City of Silver, it is the sequel to that. It's a little bit longer. Got a lot more stuff in it, I guess. Should be interesting, and I hope you will consider checking it out, and I'll see you guys next time.